Buenos dias desde Argentina. Good morning from Argentina. We are here on another adventure and we're with our host, Nacho. We met Nacho at Tony Fast Place years ago. We're so excited to be here. And Nacho is going to show us a little bit about his farm and their shop right here in town. We're in the Santa Fe region.
Yep.
We're very excited to be here.
Nice. I'm glad you guys are here. You end up in my little town.
So Nacho, can you show us a little bit around your shop?
Yeah, of course. Just come on in. It's a mess right now, actually, but it's what we have in town because my dad is really scared of insecurity, so he prefers to have everything in town, and we live a few blocks from this shop. We don't live in our farm. That's what we do because of insecurity. Like I was telling Jesse, we have people living in the farm. It's not that we don't trust them, but sometimes they are not in the farm, and having all the tools and all the money you need to invest in tools and stuff, sitting in the farm with nobody taking care of that. That's why we prefer to have everything here.
We got their tractor here, a Case IH.
So this is very new for us. It's a 2021 model.
So would that be 155 horsepower?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. It boosts to 170 when it needs.
I brought some special gifts for Nacho and his family. Let's take a look at what we have. Wonderful RedE apparel. Seeding is believing.
Nice.
I know you've got some Fast Ag swag, but now you're gonna have some good RedE apparel. Couple hats.
Okay.
And I got a special jersey for you.
Oh, okay.
Most people, I guess, when they come from the States or have someone coming from the States, what do they ask for, Nacho?
iPhones, iPads,
iPhones
laptops.
and iPads, right?
Yeah.
So instead, Nacho, he wanted something more practical and even better. So instead, we've got the Milwaukee cordless grease gun.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Yes, this thing is gonna save a lot of time.
Yeah. This is probably the best gift I got in 2025.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Nacho spent about 7 months with Tony Fast, helping him on his farm.
Yeah.
And like he said, one thing that he really regretted and got really accustomed to using was the cordless impact tools, like this Milwaukee grease gun. And these things are very difficult to get in Argentina.
Yep.
And so I was happy to bring that here so that they can use it here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right. All right, we're gonna run to the farms. We're gonna check out some air seeders, see what we can find and learn about Argentina. We're at the first farm here near Rafaela, and we're with Federico Flogna. He's invited us to come see his farm, and we're going to take a look at some of the equipment that he has, a mix of Argentinian and some John Deere air drills. This air cart is made right here in Argentina, and it's got a large capacity up front for fertilizer and then another tank in the back for seed. One thing that's really unique about this is he actually tows this right behind his tractor and in front of his 1990 CCS machine. So even though he has, looks like a 100 bushel tank up here, he's got this other air cart in front of this machine, and he's actually using it as kind of a hybrid. This looks like a 42 and a half foot wide machine, 7.5 inch spacing. This is very common in the US. And they're actually pretty new to this type of air drill. They've only had them for a year or two. And so they're still learning about it. It's different with the steel tanks, and then the metering system is split. That's not very common. Usually it's 1 meter system across. So this one has, 2 meters, one on each side. So it looks like electric drive.
So they can stop half of the machine with one electric motor, and they can stop the other half if they need. So they can do that from the cab of the tractor all the time.
Like a section control, half
Claro, funciona también
section
como
control.
control de sección más o menos.
Exacto.
Sí.
Yeah. Tell him I like his toys.
Dice que le gustan tus juguetes.
My oldest brother, he races KTM.
So he does also dirt bikes.
Yeah, this is unique. Most of the time when farmers in the US have it, they don't have another air cart behind it or in front of it, they only use that. These seed boots, they have some hard surfacing on them. This is different. This looks like a standard wear seed boot, and then they put some kind of hard surfacing on here.
Yeah, they
So
do
this
that
is,
with a welder.
yeah.
Hicimos cagada porque se deformaron las botas. Después se me mandan la escala, ¿viste?
So they're having issues with straw jamming in here because they're getting to the end of life, they're wore out. That was perfect height clearance, this much on top.
Ah, dice que pasó.
Yeah,
He says don't be scared for that.
they've done it many times, right?
They change also rims and they change bushings.
Yep.
And
Yeah, it looks like a lot of things have been replaced. So we call these the main opener arm pivots.
Yo a esta ya se lo cambié como 2 veces, se me desgasta mucho.
Uh-huh.
¿Qué le pondrían bolillero? No sé.
So he changed already that bushing in the 1990 two times. 2 times in 25,000 acres, but he's 100% no-till. So that's probably harder for the bushing instead of like working on soft land. Yeah.
We just checked out that 1990 CCS machine, really unique setup. Now we're out here taking a look at their second machine that they actually just had imported. They imported this thing just recently, a local company, brought it in, stripped it all down, repainted it, replaced some parts. They've only done about 2,000 or 3,000 acres so far with it. Been pretty happy with it. Still learning about it. So taking a look at a few things here, some things that stood out a little different than what we've normally seen. Here you can see they've put the 12 millimeter metric bolt in that helped tighten this up a little bit. There's still a lot of movement there though. But here's a new boot I've never seen. What they do is they hard surface this thing. And I believe this would be a standard wear boot that they try to hard surface to make last longer. We've tried that. We haven't seen a lot of good results with that. They also replaced a bunch of parts with some local import parts. You can see this older style press wheel. Actually, all of them are loose in a few short acres. Those bearings don't seem to be holding up too much, and that's pretty typical. It's a single ball bearing, not the double ball bearing that we like to see on the urethane firming press wheel. But overall, everything on this drill has been gone through. It's been some upgrades done to it, so it's fairly ready to go to the field. Welcome.
Un gusto, amigo.
Thank you. This is Federico's dad,
Yep. Gustavo.
Gustavo. Yes, so the decision maker is here. The
Él
lead
dice
decision maker.
que vos sos el que toma la decisión final acá.
No, Federico.
Federico.
Ok, está muy involucrado. Es muy involucrado y maneja mucho él.
He's very involved in the group, but he's also giving Federico the space and the capacity to take decisions and do whatever he wants, like whatever he thinks it's okay.
Well, you have a very nice farm here. It's beautiful. Nacho,
Yep.
you guys talked about the half-foot shutoffs on the meters.
Yes.
Should we go take a look at that?
Pregunta si le podés mostrar lo de las puertitas con las que está.
Sí, los dejo. Un gusto,
Oh,
amigo.
nice to meet you. Thank you.
Grande bien.
Dice que un gusto conocerte. He says the same to you. Nice to meet you.
So this machine has been stripped down, repainted. It actually looks really nice. This is a pre-2008 era machine. The reason I know is because when I worked at the factory at John Deere, they actually would rivet these tags on the frame, and they went to a sticker about 2008 era, maybe 2009. So anything that's riveted is definitely a older generation air cart. Very common problem to have the half-foot shutoffs sticking so you can't fully open, fully close. The good news is that we have a fix for that that I think we can help out with. Instead of plastic, it's stainless steel. Like it's very hard.
Eso es lo que yo siempre
And-
pensé hacerlo.
So even if it sticks, you can hit it with a hammer and force it fully open, fully closed.
The problem he sees is the pressure that all the fertilizer makes to the lid, and that's also why they are fighting with the plastic. So he thinks that maybe stainless steel, it's a good solution.
What is this contraption on this DB planter?
So this is the brand, it's Vigía, and this thing keeps the tire aired when you have a puncture, and it's gonna let you know that you have a puncture, but it's gonna keep airing the tire all the time until you have time to stop and fix it. The roads in the US are way better than here, and they plant a lot of acres and they are all over this area, so they need a system like this because they are breaking tires all the time.
This is one of their primary planters that they have here. They bought this brand new 2013, and they've got over 200,000 acres on it, so they've definitely put a lot of use on this. They're putting some upgrades on it, doing some fixes on it to get ready for the next season, which is coming up. They also moved the row cleaner, the coulter, to the front. They added a frame tube up under the main DB bar, and so now it takes it off the row unit and puts it up here. They said it really helps prevent so much wear and tear on the main XP row unit style. So one thing that they do different here is they always want someone out in the field with the equipment, and so they'll pull these campers out there and they'll sit out there and stay out there 24/7, have someone out there with the equipment while they're harvesting, planting, stuff like that. So here's one of those machines. It's got everything you need. It's got an air conditioner, gas for heating and cooking, and even direct TV dish for TV watching.
Even though you are far away or you're close to home, insecurity here is a thing.
Yeah.
So we prefer to stay in the camper in the fields with staff.
Federico, is this your name? You?
Yes.
Yes. All right. We've got a race car fan. This is like a late model sprint car, and Federico likes to race, and so they have their own circuit here. Really nice car. Right now, this is mid-October. They're actually in a lull. They've just finished planting early soybeans, and they're getting ready for November 1. Corn's gonna go in the ground. They said November is the busiest, most stressful month of the year because they're planting, they're harvesting wheat, and then they're spraying. It's very busy, very little sleep. It's just go, go, go. So Federico and their family farm, they farm about 30,000 acres. This is a very large farm here in Argentina. They employ about 30 people, and that's between cattle, dairy, and planting operations. And 25,000 is done with air seeders and the planters like you saw in the shed. Well, Federico, appreciate you letting us come visit you at your farm. We learned a lot about agriculture in Argentina, and hopefully we can help you a little later with some upgrades, some parts. Thanks again, and we'll continue on our adventure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. We're at our second stop here in Argentina. We're gonna look at an Argentinian-made air drill, a Cruelli.
Yeah.
So let's go take a look. So Ivan had to run. He was here, he showed us a little bit about it. And he's got a beautiful shop here right on his farm. And he's got a new Argentinian drill he wanted us to see so we could take a look at it and compare what we're used to and see what's different. This is a brand new machine, right? Or very close to new. Ivan and his farm, they love this machine, and they actually put a lot of acres on it. Instead of repairing it, they decided to upgrade and get a newer one. And so some things that are really different about this one, it's got a planter style row unit, and so you'll see the parallel link, the double disc configuration here with the 2 gauge wheels. It's got a coulter, a swivel coulter up here with these spring plates on here to help prevent it from going too deep.
These ones actually prevent like the straw from soybeans, like the residue, yeah, from coming with the disc and turning sometimes.
This is a little unique having this plate on here.
Yeah.
You've got the planter row unit style, the parallel link, twin disc, twin gauge wheel, but then you have a big air cart system here. Looks like 2 big tanks. They got fertilizer and seed, and so they can meter all the product to each row. They've got easy on-off adjustment, and Ivan said this was very accurate, right?
He said that it's very accurate and very easy to use, and he was very happy about like this model because he knew that another brands had different styles of meters and things, so they really enjoyed working with this one. That's why they didn't change brand or model. They went to a completely the same new one. And also I think that this is unique for you guys. Like this is completely attached to the grain cart. Like
so the toolbar pivots right on the back of the air cart, and the hose size too doesn't change. So this is, instead of doing larger primaries and splitting off to secondaries, they're metering directly right to each row unit, and so that way they can split rank. They can run, you know, a wider spacing, narrow spacing. This is the only split here that they have, and he said this is a very accurate splitter. And this is also the only way they have to stop seed for going like on every row. Like if they want to, the configuration is 21 centimeters, which will be like our normal. Like an all run would be 21 centimeters?
Yeah, from this one to that one to that one, it's like 21 centimeters each row, like the distance. But if they want to plant soybeans with this drill, they will shut one of these hoses off and they will use 42 centimeters instead of 21. So this is how they divide like fertilizer or seed coming to this row unit and this row unit, and this is very accurate. He said, like if they has to go like 8 pounds to this one and 8 pounds to this one, this will be perfect almost. And at the same time, if they want to stop fertilizer going to every row and use only every one, like every row in the middle, they will stop from here.
Very unique setup. They've got some interesting cupped, scalloped type closing system here. It's a pinching style dual closing wheel system.
This is something that I don't understand about Argentinian brands. Why do you need to put 1 million washers here?
Yeah.
And I've seen that on many brands.
This actually shims the gauge wheel out. This arm is attached to here.
I understand that, but I'm going to show you like my planter. I don't even have 2 of these ones.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of brands doing things better, and they don't. Like there is 15 here, 15 here, 15. That's insane.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of washers. You can see there's a big stack here, some thin washers, thick washers, and then on the inside too. So there's a lot of adjustability, but that's a lot of washers too. They
are buying all the washers in China.
Another thing that's a little different about this, they've got these stainless meter housings, and he said that you don't need any tools. He pulled this apart, and he said it's easy to clean, easy to service, and he really likes the accuracy of this. So kind of unique design here, and seems like he is really pleased with it.
So this is seed gearbox, right? And this is fertilizer gearbox.
Okay.
So it doesn't have any electric drive motors or anything.
Yeah, so this would be a ground drive configuration, and the chains and sprockets run all to the gearboxes. They can adjust the amount that it meters at each gearbox.
It's a pretty cool machine. It's the first time I'm around one. You really need very good hydraulic stuff.
It's a big fan.
Yeah, and we are not used to have good hydraulic systems in Argentina.
Yeah, you need a big.
But he has a 7R John Deere, so.
Let's go take a look up here. So there's the bottom of the tank and the metering box, or the metering system.
Is it right there?
Yep. It's down at the very bottom, although it funnels it into a different cavity, I think. A true Argentinian-made air drill, but unique because this one's planter row units, but they make other style too. This one just happens to be the planter row units. As we're in these huge shops, one thing that really stands out to me is just how they build these big shops. They actually take rebar and create the truss frame structure of the building. Looks really nice. It's a different style, and it seems to do a good job of getting the big spans that they need for the big shops to store all their equipment and be able to work in them. Well, Nacho, should we head to your farm and see
Yeah, why not?
your operation?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
You don't see a lot of movement like here or big tools, but I'm gonna show you what I have, so that's nice.
I'm excited to see what Nacho calls home and see some cattle, right?
Yeah. As you can see, every, let's say, big farmer in the area, it's kind of crazy right now because, as I told you, November is gonna be here in 2 weeks. And November, if we catch a rain next weekend, everybody's gonna be completely crazy for the next 45 days. It's like everything's gonna be at the same time.
Make sure you like and subscribe to keep up on all the fresh content posted weekly, which includes helpful tips and tricks, new products, and various adventures. Also, make sure you check out RedE.Ag's website to shop our performance air seeder solutions.